I do that, though, where is it? Alright, hello folks. It's time for a bit of Elden Ring. We'll see if we can get Limgrave all wrapped up on this character. Hope y'all have been doing well. Will say it is not fantastic on my end. The air quality has staunchly dipped because of wildfires. It's wildfire season, so we're getting a lot of smoke in from the west. Big shame that happened the exact same day I decided to run some errands. There's quite a few things I wanted to go and do, and being the fool that I am, I've neglected neglected to bring a mask with me. Still, better than some people I've seen out there today. They had like this big old industrial convention, you know, they're showing off like heavy duty machinery. None of those saps were wearing any masks or anything. They were in the hot sun all day with like garbage air. Like, to put in perspective, when I went out, I saw, like, it was a little, like, foggy, right? I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a little strange, because, you know, fog's mostly a morning or a wet day sort of thing, but no, it's dry. And I caught with it, like, oh, I can just smell the impurities in there. Alright, so I've hit up everything here. There might be like a little spot. Right, there's like a little tiny cliff with some bats and thunder. Right. I think that's where you get one of the very first lightning incantations, so I actually do need to hit this up. No. Into frame, there we go. So I think that bugger drops a lightning incantation. I have butterfingers today. Ay, ay. Mind you, glass is sweating quite a bit. Ugh. Yeah, no, that's quite a bit condensation. Oh well, what can you do? C'est la vie. Excuse me? Thank you. Neat little tip about this move. So it's based off of like the old Dark Souls 1, I believe, where certain weapons had that like unique kick where they just do the little flourish and backflip. To do that, you just hold down your trigger and then you hit the dodge button. Can you? Now we got some stumbling block potential. I decided to get too fancy, and I'm paying the price for it. So I am debating on what I would like to do for the stream after this one. Part of me wants to go back to Limgrave and do some runs on that. But another part of me is saying, hey, maybe we should keep the variety going and pick up another game. Hey, you mind, Ancient Hero? Oh, he does mind. He minds a whole lot. Okay. So yeah, there's that part where I'm like, it would be nice to go back to it. But then it makes it look like I only play like 3 games. And considering Warframe has a permanent slot, it should be important to like maybe distinguish that a little bit more, you know? And then the second thought is, why don't I do something other than play a game for a stream? Because if you've been checking out my Blue Sky, I just got 3 new sets of Gunpla. So there's the thought like, oh, maybe I can do like a little Gunpla stream, or just build a kit and chat. Although it would be nicer to do that when I have a more consistent following, because then it just becomes, well, oh, I'm just making a kit and talking into the void, right? Maybe not the best. So, what I do have half a mind to do is, there's a couple of game, because I was in a game design program in college, right? So there's a couple of games from like our last year big project, Capstone, where we just spent the year making an actual game. And some of those games are coming out, or I guess, well, maybe not that last one. One of them did come out on Steam. I believe it's Stop and Breathe. Good friends with one of the team members who made that game. So maybe I could do that, and alongside another game that's got like a demo on Steam. It wasn't part Capstone, but I did go to the, I was in the same year as the guy who is the main developer. So maybe that'd be nice, like playing some of my program mates' games. My stomach is at war with me right now. I am not thrilled with it. Oh boy. Square up with the flower. So I'm just gonna focus on exploring. Oh, Big Rat. I forgot about him. How can I forget about my man Big Rat? Very rude of me. Oh, there's two of them. I forgot. Alright. Just walk around and grab that last item that's on the ledge. Please. Please and thank you. Ah. There it is. See, it doesn't even matter if the item's like literally just a crafting material to me. If it's there, I'm collecting it. I am doing the content, I'm getting it. Alright. Now, I know this is terrible for the VOD, but like, easy lesson in life is don't fight your body. You listen to it. So, I'll be back shortly, hopefully. God, I hate this. Alrighty, sorry about that. Oy. Again, you don't fight your body, you listen to it. Right. Back to it. No, no, no. There's a sign and everything telling me not to do that, and boy oh howdy, I did not pay attention to a single lick of it. It's flower, so... Oh, I'm playing Elden Ring right now. Yeah, I'm just starting up a playthrough. Fun story. Before I got back into Warframe, I was in the middle of like the start of this run. And then I guess I was in a group call at the time, and they kind of peer pressured me back into Warframe, which I'm glad they did because I really do enjoy Warframe. Here again. Ah, there it is.
dinner. How can I?
Lantern, shards, those keys, and that's
Have a
everything
safe.
I ever wanted from this fella. That's not what I wanted to do, but sure. See, what I wanted to do was this. I could try putting out a poll for like what the next stream would be, but I think that would work best if I had more people to ask, right? Oh. Toot the horn. There's a guy there. 1 second. You get to join your friends. Wait, has it been healing back the entire time? Man! I felt like I did a lot more damage to it. Ugh. Can't wait to get back to editing videos. I think I've just about finished the script for the next You Should Get. It's going to be for Rhino. So pretty much just leaves me with recording the footage and then doing the voiceover, putting it all together. I do think I want to give doing a highlight reel give that a go. Because I do have the full VODs downloaded for like my first few streams. So I just kind of want to see what the process is like. Going through those full recordings, picking out what's good, what's obviously just the filler, and then figure if I should keep on doing it that way or if I should go ahead and start making use of this feature in Twitch. Correctly, there's definitely a few good carnivals. I'm not sure if it's long enough to make it like a 10-minute video. I know it's like the YouTube meta. I definitely probably find at least a good 5 minutes worth. I guess something else I could do is make a intro and outro card. Probably more of an outro card though. I do prefer cold opens. Much else to add to that. I like cold opens. Really thrusts you into the action. By the way, if you see my rune counter being really high, I do like to live a little dangerously. It's just something that happens when you're like used to a game. Things that are normally a pretty big risk just don't really faze you all that much. Especially in like the game of Elden Ring, where realistically, you know you're in the safe zone. Says this, like I say all of this and I'm getting my ass handed. Relax, it's just Elden Ring. You don't need to get your underwear in a twist. It could be a lot worse. It could be dual streaming. I could be doing this to YouTube and Twitch. Alright, let's pay the tower a visit and see how good my memory is. Oh, you know what would be a vibe, maybe? If I did like a Chivalry 2 stream. Because I'm actually fairly decent at that style of game. I know it's a good bit of fun whenever I play those, even if it gets old after a bit. I just like to watch this really cool video talking about like not just like chivalry, but like Mordhau and how that style of game has been like just poorly managed over its multiple iterations. I can't wait to see those new projects in the works for those. Kind of just is like the life of people like me, because like I really do love that style of game and mecha games, right? But quite historically, both of those genres don't have what I'm looking for, or just so untapped in today's like market. So we're basically just waiting on like fan projects to run their course. Oh right, there's a catacomb here. What am I doing? You'd think with the size of Elden Ring, it'd be a lot easier to forget where things are, but I don't know if I just have like the right wiring in my brain to just like be able to capture this in my mind and always remember where to go. I think it's skeletons in this one. Nope, imps. Mind? you. Of course, I'm pretty sure there's another path. Short path. Over here. Nope, never mind. I'm crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. The long-term memory is really good, but my short-term is a little shit. See, that's kind of one of the beautiful things about the Spirit Ash system. Is I know a lot of people view it as just like, oh, it's like an easy win button. But no. It doesn't even need to be like a massive boss killing utility, right? Sometimes you just need like a quick little distraction. You know what? That's fair. I do wish people would stop saying it's like a handicap. Because like when people design things and put them into a game, you're kind of expected to like use them, right? And given like there's so many bosses that do just have the ability to summon like, you know, Spirit Ash, maybe you should use it. So it just leaves little Madness Village, and then we hit the rest of the peninsula proper, and then we'll be hitting up Stormvale. God, I haven't even encountered Margit yet. What am I doing? Because that's a free ring slot. Honestly, I think my computer, if there's any zone it hates, it's probably Limgrave. That's where I noticed like most of like the lighting glitches to occur. I don't know if it has something to do with like the amount of like foliage or maybe it is definitely a little more complex than the other zones. Maybe a dethronged little fact about me, but I have never actually watched it during a video or stream. I've just seen like secondhand like clips and quotes, pretty much. And to be fair, like it is quality, you know. But I just have not watched anything from Germa proper. We should change that. What if I become like a shitty reaction channel where it's like, watch me react to Germa, and then I'll get $1 million XUC. Alright, let's get the turtle shield and then ready to go. I do have to think, what from like the first batch of my videos would be like the prime highlight from a stream, for a stream? I guess that's a question I have to think about. Because like, you know how like good highlight reels, like the stuff Streaming for Ots does for Otstarva. Every single like weekly compilation, they got like a real nice stinger. But do you mind? Like they have an interesting title and like a thumbnail for it, and it's pretty much like the defining clip. I gotta figure out what that would be for my first highlight reel. You know what would be a good one? There's this arbitration we lost because of a Venice Eximus just walking up and just existing. I mean, Fart Cloud and people. Yeah, I think that'd do nicely. Alright, sir. We've had quite enough of you. Stone Golem rolls the worst joint known to man. Asked to leave the VIP lounge. Kind of just like open pasture right next to the. I'm pretty sure that's just yeah. let's cash in some levels. Oh, and upgrade flask. That'd be pretty good. So yeah, I think my advice is level up your health, then go 20-20, and then from there you start building for what you need. Poor guy spent his entire life in a wake-up animation, and I just ripped into the poor fucker. I probably will need to figure out a decent sound effect to censor my swears, because I do like to drop a little bit of swears in my vernacular, you know? Like, I'm not entirely sure what it is about me. But I think if you don't swear at least a little bit when you talk... Jesus. It just comes off as far too formal. Like, dang, bro. I ain't interviewing you for the job. I am providing a service. But I imagine they aren't too keen to advertise on my stuff. If I got the workings of a sailor's tongue. Well, thank you for that roar. You haven't gotten that riposte. That one pisses me. Ooh. You ever like sniff too hard and it stings? Excuse me, sir, do you mind? Oh, he does. Oh, he minds. No more Sunny D. All no nonsense. Now, where are... So, no, there are some spear guys that are supposed to be here. Did they actually all die? Kind of weird.
I'm Edgar. You can see how the menials, they gave me good service. Foul treatment. I'm sorry, but whatever, you take this. I see, thank you. But I can't, even if the castle should fall, to ensure the treasured sword of...
Fathers when it's their turn to go to their daughter's dance recital. Yeah, I don't think there was anything that's going to drop down there. I actually don't think I remember seeing that key before. It was beautiful on me. This strikes. Huh. Would you look at that? I've learned something new in Elden Ring. Who would have thought? Gimme it. I know it's not that great with my build, but gimme. I love those little slime blobs because, like, everything's a foreign concept to them. Damage? Knockback? Movement? They just blob. the one thing I'm going back to if I'll maybe do a chivalry stream. The one thing I would have to do is I'd have to obscure in-game chat. It's a bit of a bummer, but like, it is far too easy to run into racist people on those games. It's absurd. Racist, homophobic, basically all the isms. Probably don't need ashes for this guy. Simple as. Unfortunately, I'll have to do the whole run through just to talk to Edgar once more. You mind? Okay. Has wings that can fall to its death. very funny misbegotten. I don't remember the damage being saved from the encounter, so like maybe they just didn't spawn in or something like that. Look at you, dummy. Your head's stuck in the tent. Alright, Edgar.
I mean, for keeping this no long on sight. Thanks to you, and devote my arena as a. I only hope it.
Oh boy.
Rena, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies. I chose duty over my daughter's safety, and that is how fate has answered. I'll find them. The foul wretch is responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Arena.
Quite. Alrighty, so I think, yeah, that's everything. Road cave. Yeah. Now we did everything down in Joffre, so it's time for Margit. I thought he was asleep at the wheel. Apparently not. Oof. Alrighty. Nice little opportunity to sort myself out.
strike, they lose more damage. So, shit, I can't do wild strikes on katana. That'd be pretty nasty. Alrighty. I know I can't use it, but get on the bar. Alrighty.
Tarnished. In search
Of the Elden Ring.
emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame.
No.
Let it be Margit the Fell.
I'm a passing skill.
Art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in my veins. Tarnished. I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame.
No.
Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Gotta say, that's my favorite race distance. Alright, let's talk to Gustock.
You there? Come over here. I would. It's tightly guarded. Oh, draw the guards. Don't you breach the cap. Yes, you're just the kind of I pray for.
Let's see if I can't, like, can't put my shotel in his, little holes. Nope. Make it like a really obnoxiously curved lockpick. Come on. Come on. For the bit. No. Nope. Not even close. Huh. Nope. Nope. Oh. Oh, wait. Maybe like this, though. There we go. Close enough. We did it. Fellas, what's going on here? You ain't doing it right. Alright. Alright. That's enough out of you. I don't really have too many arrows. It's probably going to be my best friend here. Unsheath. Yeah. See if I can get a headshot. Headshot confirmed. That is such a... It just works so nicely to deal with the birds with Unsheath. I swear, this Ash of War, despite being like one of the most simple and like commonly available ashes on katanas, it's just such a nice move, dude. Again, this is why I think it's so absolutely... It's what makes Moonveil so busted. Not because of the magic beams or anything like that. No. Just because that particular moveset with Unsheath is crazy. It deals so much damage. It comes out so fast. If Moonveil didn't have any of that jazz, it would be terrible. And we know that's the case because there's another katana that is intelligence focused, the Meteorite Blade, that does not get nearly the same amount of love. Purely because its Ash of War is different. Make sure there wasn't anything. Well, no, I suppose that's it. nonsense out. Man, he's probably just gonna drop later. You mind? Never lucky, chat. Never lucky. What a thrill. Oh. Oh boy, I sure do love my glass shirt. Yeah, you kind of have to drop down, I think, to get that one. Thank you. The game fucking said sorry. I'm sorry about all your drops fell down the fucking pit of infinite despair. Here, have this complimentary hood for your suffering. Would be cute if it was a like a pity drop system, but I know that's not how Dark Souls drops works. I was just lucky enough to get another drop. Alright, let's do the intimidating drop.
It's something to like maybe like talk about when it comes to like the Souls games. Quite a few folk really do oversell like that. Oh my god, it's so masochistic that you're playing this game. Or like, oh, you must hate yourself. And it's like, no, none of any of that. Not even like a love-hate relationship with like the Souls games. To me, it's like a love relationship. The game loves me, I love the game. Does it get difficult at some points? Or like, yeah, there's definitely some aspects that aren't like great for the player. But like, when you really get into a Souls game, you have like this mutual understanding with the game. The game understands like maybe your limitations, and you understand like how it works. Very pithy comments, but like, you know a Souls game is for you when you're not like overly upset. In a way, Souls help like you find an understanding of your capabilities, right? You spend most of the time just like proving yourself. My head's a little funky because I can't really quite put it into words, even though like I have put this into words before, right? But yeah, like once you fully immerse yourself into like the Souls-like gameplay loop, it stops being like a situation of like, oh, this game's so hard, lol. Like, no. The game is tight and rewards you for playing as tight as possible. I don't think that's a very original statement. Like any longtime Souls content creator will probably tell you the exact same thing, more or less. I might need to turn on a fan. It is hot in here. And if it really is because I'm playing Elden Ring and streaming at the same time, well, ish. Suffering from success. Oh, I'm fresh out of resources, so I have to stretch this all the way until I can meet up with Gostock. Challenge accepted. I think the only issue will be once I get down into this hall, or like this. It's like a narrow space and they're just shooting like explosive bolts at you. But then again, there is that. No, I make it work. I do the content. Besides, if I die here, it'll be funny. That's good content.
Just new next. Or actually, because I do have a bow, I can just do something like this. Hello. Clean. Clean with it. Hold on. I just realized I forgot the Fringe Hero Folk's grave. Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, I'm probably dead here. Nope. We live to see yet more of Stormvale Castle. Even more. Oh yeah, I suppose I could just completely skip out on that part. I do have to revisit it anyways, though. So it's not like I'll be completely, circumventing it. Oh, close. I am legitimately one fire pot away from death. And he knows it. Too bad he didn't capitalize on just throwing fucking fire pots at me. Stealth Archer gameplay. Oh. Oh fuck. Oh, we're getting real close. Oh. I don't like how close we've cut it. Oh. Boy. Whew. No. Oh wait. Can I jump? Can I jump shoot? I cannot. That's a light bow thing. Would be kind of cool. Alright, now that we ran the whole Gostok circle.
I've only it turned perhaps.
I think that means now is a perfect time to
Fare thee well,
take
I
care
pray.
of the fringe folk hero grave. What do you mean heavy bow? Piss. There. Just wanted some boots. For that to go back up. And we run for the item in the middle, then we jump down on the side. It's a very intimidating drop for like the first time, but it's survivable. Right. Oh, the two. Okay, thank God. Oh, that was dangerously. Oh God, he knows. He knows. Alright. No bullshitting around. We just grab the talisman. These guys are just genuinely not worth fighting. We'll slap it in a second slot for now. Ideally, we're going to put the arsenal charm there once we get it, but for now it'll do. perfect.
It does really remove the pressure in the zone without the chariot, but honestly, do you really need it? I don't think so. Oh wow, that was surprisingly effective. I thought that would have been wasted effort. Oh, what's this? Oh. Forgot there was a guaranteed drop. I thought you picked it up somewhere. Just check something real quick, because so I got like all the build notes for these characters on my actual notes app on my phone. Let's see here. Okay, maybe it's not. It's on my pages. Big difference. Yeah, okay. So divine? What are divine incantations? Hold on a second. What am I on about? Incantations. Because I did see the other incantations I needed. Oh, those ones. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Right. Okay. Anywho, regardless of that,
I can use Madness and Cans. I completely forgot about that. Probably should put the fire buff. That's okay though, because we got the Stick of American right there. I wasn't expecting that attack because normally that's like the marker for the second phase. I didn't realize it would trigger that early. What I had in mind, but that's okay. Alrighty. Me too, Val. Just like that. We're back to Stormvale Castle. Go. Yeah, I should start cranking levels into face so I can actually start using my incants.
before I do take that little jump. I wanna clear this part out. Thank you, Kamikaze Bird.
The pleasure's mine. I'm looking for it when I'm not hot-footing it, but enough about me. This place is bristling. Not exactly a place I see. You can see it then. Well, I'm tarnished, but unlike you, I've still... I won't forget how it... I'm privy to a few magical... Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished... Oh. The battle art they were conceived in the past. Fascinating. That the Golden Order was with the Order broke such adaptability is...
Adaptability. Dark Souls 2 mentioned. Oh, maybe I should do like a Dark Souls 2 stream. Down the line. I think like maybe one of the reasons why I haven't elected to is I think most of like viewership is going to be focused on like Starva because he's doing that like randomizer run, right? So I don't think I want to like attempt, even though it doesn't make a whole lot of sense considering a lot more people are going to be streaming Elden Ring. But still. I guess it's also the thought that like I'm still working through playthroughs on this. And, like I would like to go into like the DLC because I've only played through it once. It was on one of these characters. I haven't even done it on like my completionist main, and that's purely because that guy is at New Game Plus 2? New Game Plus 2? Yeah. So I didn't want my experience with the DLC to be put at a higher cap just because of that, you know? Even if the Shadow Tree fragments are, you know, that system that happens irrespective of like soul or rune level rather. I just know things would be a lot harder. The real shame is I'll have to do 2 playthroughs yet again. So I'm able to get like absolutely everything I can.
Got a bit of a cramp in my side. I should be able to muscle through it though. Because we're pretty much halfway through everything Stormvale has on offer. That's not what I wanted to do. I completely, momentarily forgot that there is a different button to activate the ladder. How much weight would, yeah, okay. Not even this? Yeesh. That was gotta be one of the most annoying things. So, like, you know how you can alter outfits in Elden. A select number of them, of course. But yeah, you could take, like, pretty much, it's mostly just capes and whatnot off. But, like, some of these sets are pre-altered, and you can't actually change them to the non-altered form. For that, you'd have to go to a completely different enemy and farm them instead. And the Banished Knight is a prime example of that. It's a weird little oversight on FromSoft's behalf. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean it works like that? Isn't there a whole system in place so I can avoid having to do that? Just need a poke. Just send that on up. Now the dogs. think there's a drop back. I think there's a drop further back in around the Mimic's Veil. Just want to check that real quick. Well, so I suppose I should probably take care of these fellas in the courtyard. Ooh, someone dragged an enemy back into here. I pissed off the dog, therefore I pissed him off. Oh, that got him to kill his own dog! You fool! It's gonna be fun having to farm one of those guys for the final character. Some Fig. Curved Greatsword. Now, I do understand, like, there's the Bloodhound's Fang. However, that's something I kind of don't want to, like, overly use because everyone and their mother knows it's good, right? So I don't feel like I'm treading new ground or anything like that with it. Not much of a new, fresh experience, you know? Like, newsflash, weapon's good. Oh. Okay, so I know there's one bastard with these cannons at the ready. Oh yeah. See, can I cheese it? No. Oh my god. I just need like a really cheeky angle. Not like it's gonna matter though, because there's gonna be the guy behind me. Yeah. No. I think it's just best to take the L and go the long way around. Which does mean I would have to do it. It's probably best if I reset. Honk horn. Oh wow, these guys are committed. Actually, well, I kind of needed to be dropped down here. Purely just for that item, but might be up the creek without paddle, so to speak. Oh, nope. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I got a prime angle on this guy. And of course I still missed the first shot. Like an utter clown. Pal? Can he just not aim up there? Cheeky bastard. There we go. So that was the guy I was talking about. What you just saw was a neat little Elden Ring tip. If you time your jump just right, you can actually land on boxes like that and not break them. Rarely is it ever like that useful of a tip, but like sometimes, you know, it helps out with navigation. I am terrible. How did I miss all of those? That's crazy. Man, all these crossbow drops and I won't be able to use them. That's another thing I'm going to have to farm for. I will say it's pretty good that most of the farming can be done in like, the early game area. And the rest I don't care about. I'm really here for the lion. This is right here, might as well go up to that tower.
Get up here. There we go. And hit the Grace at the bottom of the tower. Alright. And we're pretty much nearing the end of what is left in Stormvale. Oh god, don't tell me. Don't tell me I completely forgot. There isn't... Right. Okay, well, regardless. We'll have to walk that path again. No biggie. It's just a short little jaunt, and then we beat the piss out of Godric, and then... Excuse me? Thank you. Alright, moment of truth. Where is the muscle mommy?
Be proud. You were a fine warrior. Your only mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you. To a, well, tarnished are you? I am Nefeli Lu.
I'm a big fan of Nefeli.
How utterly this grafting of Godric is tainted the very... If you intend, I ask you, the winds run. I'm certain for... Apologize, as fellow town down whatever road.
Right, she gives you it. She gives you the talisman after you kill Godric. I forgot. Oh well. Sometimes my memory's good. Sometimes I blank on a couple details. I'm only human. Now he's gonna send me straight into those big old jars. Oh, never mind. I ran just the right angle to get him stuck on something. Oh. Probably want to hit the elevator or elevatrice, I believe it's how it's pronounced in French.
Mind you, my French knowledge is a little terrible. C'est pas bon. I know there's a little elevator around here. It's just to the side. Maybe on the ground level. I do want to run up and do this little encounter though. Can I jump back? Oh, I can. That's nice. Just gotta do the stuff on the very far side of the big drop, and then we are good to kill Godric. Ooh, ooh. Because I sat in race, I completely forgot about that. Alright. Can I actually grab from here? No, I can't. So, yes. The dreaded railing corpse. In the older Souls games, you would just be able to like walk up to it, but no, because there's the jump functionality, they do want you to jump up to the corpse to get the item. Which is a little cruel, but It's time for the large serpent. Rare times I actually managed to dodge that burst AoE. Alright, we just have one more thing. We visit Roderica, we give her the memento, visit her round table. Not because I really have to, because I know she does get sent there regardless. But I just like, you know, doing the quest lines, even if they aren't necessary. With a thrill, the darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching. Oh. You kind of have to do the Metal Gear Solid ladder climb joke every time you have a giant ladder in a Souls game, because they do love those.
A pleasure to did you give that I love them. What's this? A keepsake. Oh, I can't. They all thought I'd make something of myself. I think I'll head to the round table hall. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there. I think I'll head. Perhaps I'll find. Greetings, my name isn't this place the round table. I never knew the goal, although I'm still looking for my... Oh, please allow me for giving me that kit. It was as if I was... You have my gratitude. It's all of it. I'm still looking.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your arm. The girl you bought, she's crestful, and she has a gift. I saw another one lock. Their eyes share the...
Yeah, it's probably going to be my mainstay lombo for a bit.
It's all of it. I'm still looking. You're telling... I don't believe... If I do, I suppose I should... I'll ask Master. Certainly. I know he's I can tell.
back already, no matter. The girl. Are you out of your... Who'd stay with an ugly brute? Absurd. I refuse to believe. I don't doubt you.
Good to see. I have you to thank. I can happily announce I'm as yet unsure. And if there's any chance, well, I certainly... Roderica, this...
Overall, I count those as animals.
Oh, just like how I restrict what weapons I use, I also restrict what ashes I use.
So for this guy, he's supposed to be like a ranger, and rangers are like known for like animal companions and whatnot. So that's what I'll be doing. Sometimes the restrictions aren't as bad as others. I think... Can't remember which character. Blacksmith. She had like single knights, and like a lot of the single knights you have access to are they're nuts. The necromancer character was also pretty good. Let's put the numbers on good old Godric.
Mighty dragon. Thou the true born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights.
I love how he insists on having an extra finger on his hands. Like, what if I could get a second pinky?
Plain as a lord. I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
I will say this was probably one of the most batshit moments of Elden Ring. Just seeing a man go through his fights, cut off his own arm intentionally, and then snagging a dragon's head. Absolute cinema.
disrespect.
And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Alrighty. Hit the grace. Open the door. Then we mosey on back to the Rampart Tower. Get the hood. And we pay a visit to the Divine Tower. Get that done. And then that will be the end of the stream. Forget. This side room have anything? It had absolutely nothing. I should... Of courtesy. I can chat with her later. Rampart Tower. That dang Divine Tower. Ooh. Try magic butthole. Round table hold. Do the conversations. Get the emote.
Are you kind? Let the great anchor until it was tragic across the far. But the crusade brave seek to become. Let the word
Oh, fucking talk from a pair of fingers.
And I will defend. The chill tainted hands. The great harney in the academic Godric run. Now let the
I thought you'd receive us. The Felly Luke, I'm glad to see you. I found it in You were the one to make good use of. I don't intend to. Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met. He's in his study. If you haven't already, Father is lead. I'm sure talking to. It's about time. I'll see you again.
And bam, Arsenal Charm. Can I equip? Okay. Disappointing. I can at least equip better gauntlets. Sure, I'll take it. You'll have to do. Alrighty. Well, that's it for me for today. Bit low energy, but you know, consistency. It's all about consistency. I'm not sure what I'll do for next stream. I'll figure it out probably sometime around tomorrow. But yeah, have a good one. If you're watching this in the future, I do appreciate it. Yeah. Bye bye.